working on a 2010 Jetta sports wagon with a panoramic sunroof. I noticed some leaking in the rear headliner, and today I'm going to show you what I did to fix that. As you can see, I've been working on it a while. So, starting off, notice some water leaking right here. So what I did is, tore it apart. Come to find out, see where that white connector pipe hooks onto the sunroof drain. Found that to be the problem. So we'll come back and look. So close up on the problem. This is where it hooks to the sunroof drain. It was leaking right here. As you can see, the green pipe isn't attached to the white connector very well, and I mean, if you plug the one end and blow in it, I don't know if you can hear that, but air is coming out all over. It's not even airtight at all, and so the water was just leaking out of there, running down the pipe, getting on the headliner, and dripping down. So this is what I did. Oh, the tearing the stuff apart. So to get to that, I started, you have to tear apart. You start, I'm kind of doing this after the fact. Started out taking this down. As you can see, it's just held on there with clips. There's no screws on this. Just gently pry that down with your hands and screwdriver. And same with the corner pieces. They're held together with these clips. There's one here and here too. So it just you just have to gently wiggle and pry that apart. Also, had to undo this bracket. Which was here. And that's just with a
1020.
Yeah, 1020 Torx. So once you get all the trim pieces off and get this headliner some good slack in that, because you're going to need some room to reach up in there. Let's take a look at that. This is the one I finished. See, up there's where the sunroof drain dumps into this clear pipe here. That's the new pipe, and there's my 3/4 by half PEX adapter with hose clamps. So that's kind of what it looks like completed. Now let me show you how I did that. What you're gonna need is I found 5/8 inside diameter pipe. Worked perfect for slipping over the sunroof drain, existing drain port, with a hose clamp, and then a hose clamp for that, and this is a 3/4 by 1/2 inch PEX adapter, but I found it fits perfectly inside this 5/8 ID pipe and the existing drain pipe, original drain pipe. like so, and I clamped it. So to do that, start out pulling this down. Pulling that off. Now it was, you see these clips, it was clipped into all those. Pull that down, pull that out of those clips so you can get this down. Now again, I taped it together because this was an afterthought. But what we did, let me in here. Is we took in basically, I found this was a good spot for me to where the bulky adapter wouldn't cause a problem. There was plenty of room between the headliner and the roof right here. So what you do, little lubrication on there, and that'll slip right in. Again, you got to position these clamps so that they're not going to be causing a problem. I think right there is good. Just gently snug. Just gently snug in the clamp, not to over tighten. Then
you can use that as a...
I use that, the piece I cut off, as a guide of how much I need, with a little bit extra just in case. I use a torch to heat my pipe up just a little bit so it slips over the adapter nice. If you're doing this in the summertime, it's probably not a big deal. We're out in the cold. Now with that warm, it slips right on there. Here, I'm actually take and heat that whole pipe up. So now that you've got that on, remember to put the hose clamp on first. I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of 100% silicone to put just a little bit around this inside. It's not going to hurt. Use my finger, kind of smear that on. It's just a little added precaution. Last thing I want to do is have to do that again, because again, what we're doing, we're eliminating this joint, which is a piece of crap that leaks around that factory joint. And
Once straight
so now we're just going straight on
to the drain port.
to the drain port. Kind of hard to see, but push that on. These clips aren't going to work for this bigger pipe anymore, so get those out of our way. All right. Then what you're going to want to do, start down here, put the original drain pipe back in the clips where you can. But the new pipe I used isn't going to fit in the existing clips, so I removed the clips. So what the finished product looks like. Again, okay. That's all she wrote.